It's Star Wars night at the Timber Rattlers. Come along on our adventure.
Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew.
Hello everybody, I'm Caden.
I'm Lindsay.
And we are Adventures of Stormtrooper. And tonight we are at the Neuroscience Group field for the Timber Rattlers Star Wars night. This is an event our garrison, the Wisconsin Garrison and now Wisconsin base, does every year. And it's one of the biggest events in northeast Wisconsin for our group. So we're very excited. We have over 35 garrison and base members coming tonight, which that is around what the Brewers game in Milwaukee gets to. So this is on like the same level. They may only be a minor league team, but it's a big deal for our group. If you're not from Wisconsin, the Timber Rattlers are the high A affiliate with the Milwaukee Brewers. So this is the Milwaukee Brewers minor league team. Any of the Brewers get injured, they come here to rehab, or that is what Lindsay told me because I know nothing about baseball. And then we will read to you what they put up on their social media pages about what's going to happen tonight.
Star Wars Night is back for another season at Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium. Timber Rattlers players and coaches will be wearing Star Wars themed jerseys. Fans can take home one of these jerseys if they win the online auction that will be taking place the week of July 8th. Proceeds from the jersey auction will benefit Make-A-Wish Wisconsin. Don't forget to stay for the Star Wars themed fireworks after the game.
So the reason why they are donating their jersey sales to Make-A-Wish is because the only reason we can show up is they have to make a donation to charity, and we usually recommend Make-A-Wish. So it is very exciting that they are donating their jersey proceeds, and I promise I will try to get a picture of these jerseys. I could not find it online to preemptively, so I will have to take a picture, or Lindsay will have to take a picture. Chewbacca is not doing that. So we are very excited about today. It is very hot out today. It is 88 degrees as we stand right here. It's actual temperature, and a 90 feels like. So we've been pre-hydrating all day. So we are very excited. And after the game, they have the fireworks, as Lindsay said, themed to Star Wars. They play some Star Wars music. And then they also have the kids run the bases. So that's always very fun. So come along on our Star Wars night adventure. We've done a lot of these this year, but we're gonna add another one. So come along on the adventure of Star Wars night. Woo! All right, we have arrived at Neuroscience Group Field. Which, fun fact about the Neuroscience Group, they actually work at my hospital, and I was talking to one of the neurosurgeons that is part of that group yesterday, and he was asking me like where I was sitting and stuff for the game, which, you know, we don't have seats, but I don't work with him all that often, so I didn't want to explain to him I was attending the game in a Chewbacca costume. Now, the surgeons I work with on a regular basis, they all know I have all these costumes, so they know how nerdy I am. And we just don't have that relationship with that group, so. But I thought that was I did not know that they had the namings to the field. I don't know when that happened. I don't know what it used to be called.
Fox City Stadium.
That's right, it used to be called Fox City Stadium. So I don't know if they needed some sponsorship for some upgrades, but picking a neurosurgery group is a good call, because you know those neurosurgeons, they got all the money.
Yeah, they updated the name around 2-3 years ago.
So to tell you a little bit about the stadium, the ticket offices are off on the right side field entrance. The gift shop's going to be on the left side field side of the entrance. We're going to stand out here in the front at 5 o'clock when gates open. The game starts a little bit an hour after gates open. I think it's a little after 6. I want to say 6:15, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. The mascot of the Timber Rattlers is his name is Fang, and he's a Timber Rattler snake, and he's really cool. He's got them all dressed up in the traditional baseball uniform with the glove, and I was trying to get Lindsay in the shot, but she just backed out of my shot, because that's rude. She doesn't want to be with me right now. So that's just a little bit about the field. Sorry, I don't know more about baseball, but if you're looking for tickets, They are pretty inexpensive and start only at $10 to sit on the grass on the either side of the outfield, which to me, that's a pretty good starting price for a baseball game that lasts several hours. The food here is pretty good, and honestly, the grassy knolls would probably be the best spot for the viewing of the fireworks. What we do with our time when we get here early to film our intro, but get way too early, we play
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go! So we're on the west side parking lot waiting for our friends. This is where the group has always met up, so that's where we're parking and we're waiting. But we got to pick whatever parking spot we want. So if you show up, you know, way too many hours early, you get to choose your parking spot. And she's just gonna ignore me like I don't have the camera on.
Yep.
So we'll see you after we meet up with our friends and get changed. And then Chewbacca, who's never been here before. This is Chewbacca's first time being here. My Stormtrooper's been here. Captain Phasma's been here. This is my first time Chewbacca, so Chewie's excited. He got a makeover this morning. He's freshly groomed. He got some new hairs put in his lip. He's looking sharp. Got some gel done. He got his hair did this morning. So he's ready to show it off. So we'll see you after we get changed.
If you're over 21, they have a wristband station so that you can grab a wristband before you get into the gates. Because if you don't have one, you're not allowed to consume alcohol. I like it. It's about 40 minutes to game time, and there's still a line way backed up to like a block away for cars to get in. It's a sold out game apparently, but the line is really long. It's like a 30-minute wait just to get to the main gate. It's all the way back and around the corner. This year they have a t-shirt for just this game. It's $35. Not sure if there's anything on the back. Nope, there isn't. So it's just the front with Vader, a Stormtrooper, and then Boba Fett. So I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but the storm finally hit, and it's extremely windy and it's pouring. But as you can tell by the flags, that's how windy it is. So if you can see it in the, oh, now they changed it. Yeah. But
Just step outside, Lindsay.
it doesn't show up on the camera.
It doesn't? Okay.
No.
Wow.
But there we go.
That shot it does.
Who is it?
That's how bad it's pouring. And they still haven't called it, which is really weird.
It's my rain delay table. Finally found a surface tall enough to be a table while I'm in the
Took forever, but we
Took
finally.
forever, but apparently a 6 foot
go right ahead.
filing cabinet.
Yeah, probably.
Works good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to go back out. It's like wall-to-wall people out there, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
People soup right now.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people. It's a sold-out game, so very impressed with the turnout.
I know.
Hopefully it stops raining so they can finish the game.
Hopefully, but I don't think it will.
The field might be washed out.
Yeah. They didn't call the rain delay in time.
Well, I just talked to one of the guys.
We found another elevator that's tall enough for Chewie. Woo! This is what the field looks like. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to get onto the field. We're actually in the club level right now. I'm not exactly sure what they all added in the new addition. Oh, so that way over there, I don't know if you can see it in the, but they added a slide like they do with the Brewers with Bernie. They added that dugout way back there, and one of our members was saying that it's a whole walkway all around the stadium now. It used to be just a field, and they actually sold seats on that part of the field before they did the renovations, where you could just, for I think it was like $10, and you can like try and get a home run ball or a foul ball. It's kind of like their picnic area. But yeah, it's still raining pretty hard. The field is flooded, so hopefully they can continue the game, but I don't think so. I don't think it's supposed to stop until like 1 a.m. Oh.
As you may have imagined, tonight's game has been postponed due to rain and patch rain coming in. So, as you make your way to your car, please be careful out there with the lightning. But tonight's game has been postponed. Your tickets are good for any remaining Timber Rattlers regular season home game. You can use the ticket office. We'll help you out with the tickets if you need to. Otherwise, the tickets.
Okay, so if you can't hear him talking, he just said that the game is postponed until whenever they can play again. So the game is canceled for tonight. If that ever happens, the ticket is good for any remaining Timber Rattlers regular season home game. So you can just hopefully show up and they'll honor it, or you might have to call the box office and see if there's still seats available. But that's, unfortunately, it's a night for us, but sorry I couldn't get more footage for you guys. Hopefully next year it'll be better for us. I don't know. Maybe once this game gets redone, maybe they'll invite us back since it's still technically Star Wars night. But we'll see you in a little bit. At the club level, they have this big window for you to look out. But they have a bar. They have a bunch of tables. And I don't, they have a food table over there. That's like the one that we were at last week, I think it was. Here's a little bit better of a view. I don't want to go down too far because it's still pouring buckets.
Well, we kind of survived. A severe thunderstorm just like came in, and then for the last hour and a half it's been torrential sideways pouring, as Lindsay showed you on the camera. So that's our second Star Wars night this year that's been rained out. And this one we trooped for several hours before it started to rain. So we had like the game even started, but then they had to call it because the field is,
It was really flooded.
it's a lake.
Yeah.
It's a lake. It's a big old lake now. Yeah, so that's Star Wars night at the Timber Rattlers. We'll come back next year and hopefully we'll have better weather. Honestly, because it became overcast as soon as we started trooping, the weather wasn't that bad. We had a good cross breeze in front. It was when we actually had to duck and hide for cover is when I started getting hot because the wind stopped flowing through their little front entrance gate area. Yeah, but I've never been up top to the like club level, so that was really cool. They have a beautiful view of that field. Kind of a disappointing end, but it was a really good troop. We took a lot of pictures. Unfortunately, I feel so bad for them. That was a sold-out game, and I'm sure that does not happen very often, so that really sucks. So, and I felt bad for the fans, so even after they canceled and as they were leaving, I was trying to take pictures and try and, you know, salvage the night for people as little as you can. You know, try to make the best out of a shitty situation. So, But thanks for coming along on our Star Wars Night Rainy Day Adventure Part 2. Just kidding. But thanks for coming along on our Star Wars Timber Rattler Night Adventure. It was a lot of fun. And we'll come back next year and make a better video. So thanks for coming along. Bye!